The amount of people struggling with alcohol use disorders is growing in Maine. According to data gathered from the Maine CDC, about 1 in every 9 people in our state were struggling with alcohol use disorders in 2019 and 2020. Data also found that in 2021, 667 people in Maine died due to alcohol-related causes, such as alcohol diseases or poisoning. That's 47% higher than in 2019 and 79% higher than in 2016. Tonight, NBC Nightly News takes us inside a bar that's studying new treatments for alcohol use disorder.
Yeah, this is really interesting. The Bare Bones Bar is located in the middle of the National Institutes of Health campus in Maryland. The bartenders are grad students mixing up cutting-edge research. Tonight at 6:30, Kate Snow visits the bar lab to find out about the launch of the new clinical trial that could curb alcohol cravings and change the way of life for millions of Americans. With the holidays now over, a lot of people are cleansing their systems by participating in Dry January. Dry January is a month-long challenge to stay sober.
So a lot of people try it to see if they feel better, either mentally or physically. And as News Center Maine's Ann Baldridge explains, it could also be good for your wallet.
I thought that it would be a good way to start out the year by not drinking.
Dry January comes after a time of the year when people may have drank more than they normally would during the holidays and want to start the year refreshed.
The month of December definitely was a heavy drinking month, and I just needed a detox. And so going into the new year, it was a good way to hold myself accountable and not drink like I would in the previous month.
Elizabeth, a local from Portland, says she loves to socialize, but after the holidays, she wanted to switch to mocktails.
Dry January, again, it's a time for folks to kind of reset and recharge and evaluate that relationship that they have with alcohol.
I spoke with Courtney Evans at Northern Lights Acadia Hospital, who says Dry January can help both your physical and financial health.
Abstaining from alcohol can actually lead to better sleep, potential for increase in energy, clearer complexions. So some people who consume alcohol may experience like a redness or a ruddiness of the complexion. There is a potential for weight loss, an increase in immune response, so better immune systems. And there's even some financial gains because let's face it, alcohol can be pretty pricey. So if you're not buying it, you're saving money.
Having an accountability partner to do Dry January with can help make it easier.
We are all going to find fun activities to do together that don't involve drinking and hold each other accountable so that we don't slip up.
For those looking to cut out alcohol, there are places to turn to. Vina's Fizz House in Portland started 10 years ago as a non-alcoholic bar.
I think, again, in the past, the idea of having a non-alcohol drink just was always thought of as a kid drink, and now thinking that you can have a really good drink that doesn't taste that much different than a cocktail drink, but you're not having to have the alcohol, the booze.
Don't be hard on yourself. It's important to remember that if you are someone doing Dry January, the first 2 weeks can be the hardest to get through. In Portland, Ann Baldridge, News Center, Maine.
And as always, if you know someone who's struggling with substance use disorder, there is help.
In Maine, you can dial 211 to learn more about what resources are available.
Are you doing Dry January?
You know, I'm not, but a little plug here, we are serving up some mocktails tonight on 207 because there's lots of fun drinks to have. But what about you?
You know, I'm just trying to dial it back a little bit.
Yeah.
I all the things that Ann mentioned, right? I've felt a little bit more energy. I felt a little bit better in sleep.
Yeah.
A little less just mental fatigue. And I noticed that in the course of like a month, actually. So I'm going to try and stretch it out and see how it goes.
Hey, all the power to you, Chris.
Everything in moderation.
Yeah.